Hello everyone, welcome back to Rimworld, where just a social fight had happened, but Kellyoon dealt with it like she always does. Still a little bit sad that she didn't eat anything delicious, like, well, human meat, but we have it in the freezer. It's right here. The fact that our freezer is working fine is very nice. I really like the idea of making these gas-based machines, but I don't think there's much we can make outside of that. So I think it's honestly time to look to the future. Got plenty of food left, a little harvesting place, which means we need to look for defenses. That's going to be difficult. Why? Well, because we need to do essentially, if we want a proper, send away, if we want to do a proper defense, we have to do this. Going from this side all the way to that side. And why, you wonder? Simple. If we block this up, right? If we put a little wall here, the people aren't going to be moving through that. They're going to move all the way around here, eventually end up here. And this is where we're going to basically be making the zone where we're going to kill people. Outside of that, if we do this properly, they're also not going to be able to defend themselves. At least well. The fact that these rooms are becoming a little less better than mediocre is at least good. I forgot you have an infection. But you're doing kind of fine. Yeah, you're doing okay. I'm not that worried. Now, don't forget, if we really need more people, we got 2 crates here that we could theoretically open. Oh my god, I hate how much I use that word. Every time now, I realize that that's the word I'm using. In a way, it's fine. But look, we have a little... We can even choose a graphic, how it looks. But I really like how this one looks. We're going to stick with that. We're going to have a little table, little chair. You're still in pretty massive pain, but you're going to work. And we are researching geothermal power. So, in a way, we're going to get to somewhere. This is going to be pretty cool as well. Growth ray. Ooh. Overloading the subject after growth is stopped can lead to dangerous destructive growth flux. Twink ray. Very interesting. Xenogerm cloner. Generates a new xenogerm based on the subjects. This lay for example creation from copy archite. Gene integrator. Turn on to endogenes. Interesting. Reanimation procedures. This is kind of a bullshit, so I'm not gonna use this. I think this is very cheap for whatever it's offering. Our gas tanks are full, with our gas production honestly being very solid. I think there's another gas line here somewhere, wasn't there? No, there's just 2 gas. Oh, here it is. Here's the gas line. But right now, this one gas line will do it for us just fine. Arlene is fully healed. That means you've got you got immunity, which is perfect. Exactly what we want. Honestly, life's good. We should start thinking about actually creating separate buildings. And I'm actually going to do that right here. We're going to create a little area. Here that's going to be a living room of sorts. Yeah, there you go. This here is going to be extended if our food production ever needs to be ramped up. But right now it doesn't, so we're not going to. They're smoothing the wall. Very fair. Honestly, this can be mined out because we don't really need that. Gives us some more space for this. Almost finished her own bedroom, though. Living life is pretty solid. In our... Oh, I was about to say, I thought it was 120 degrees everywhere, but no, it's just here. Now, Kalyun is not an expert at research. Oh, you are an expert at research. Well enough, both of you are actually really good at it. I could put 2 research benches down just to allow you two to research faster together, but I don't think it's worth the hassle right now. Even with this blood, like let's see if I can get you to clean this bedroom, right? I'm just curious if it will show that it's a nice bedroom. It's a decent bedroom. That's honestly more than I was hoping for, so I'm satisfied with that. Let's see. The only I want to say negative part about this hallway here is that people are going to come from here, not there because they can't move past here. They're going to already have to move like this. They're not going to be able to come from this side, actually, now that I'm looking at it. They're not going to be able to come from anywhere on this side. No, so we could just close this. Where is it? This. And we'd have all of this to our uses, and they can just all come through that line over there. Which we will make a death trap. Smoothing the last part of your room. Fair. Cooking some human meat. Ramon really needs to join our cult. Spark lights, always nice. Honestly, we need some kind of dwarf person. Someone with good digging skills. At least you're healing. The wounds that were made, honestly, were your own fault. Like, I'm not gonna be dishonest. You did this to yourself. You started the fight and you lost. Otherwise, you would have killed my only other, survivor. I would have been left with just you. I was only here because you managed to rescue them. That is true. Rare Thrumbungus? Holy cow, Thrumbungus? They are really cool, though. I would totally tame them if I could. Thrumbungus. Thrumbungus. I can't deal with that name, man. I found a rare Thrumbungus. These guys should reproduce asexually, right? Thrumbungus are chilling around my area, so I mean that's good. Which heat are they able to tolerate? Probably very much, right? Yeah, 352 degrees. And the minus... These guys wouldn't be affected by any weather conditions. They can go icy cold, extremely hot. The fact that you can't really tame them is really sad. I realized that we're going to be able to tame anything, really. Because we don't have any, like, grass. We need to grow that specifically. This room's still awful, but it's slowly becoming better. We need to look into getting more steel, though, which I thought I saw here. Components, sure. Oh, you guys can't see that, but I can. Let's see. Am I just blind? I knew there was some right here. Or was that because it was like further this way and they managed to walk all the way up? Yeah, here it is. We're gonna need that steel, for sure. Daze. Ramon is in a daze. Unfortunate for Ramon, but we're not that bothered by it. And we're gonna be mining. The reason I'm mining that out is just so I can do this. Like, just so it has one more spot. We are going to look into using storage because we did just like these metal crates, stack size total. I imagine, I don't think that it can go up to 10. No, that sounds really, really bad. So I'm going to have a little test. I'm going to deconstruct this, which Kellyanne is going to do. And I'm going to put I'm going to put a what do you call it? I'm going to put one of these in. This is a large cargo container, but I imagine that, what does it say? Industrial skip to various waste, including corpses, chunks, slags, and waste packs. Items stored inside will not deteriorate over time and will have no impact on beauty. You will still need to freeze these items. Okay, but that's good to know. That's good to know. I don't like the fact that these stone piles can only be made with stone. Okay, with that deconstructed, we're gonna construct one of these. They are a lot more expensive because this is only 20. Storage. Gonna allow all food. I imagine everything, right? Everything that can fit on here is gonna go on there. I'm happy we're digging this out. We're finally expanding. Now, if we were gonna need a new bedroom, that's gonna be a problem because send away. We don't have anywhere where we could actually make one. We also have to again keep in mind that steel is our only so far resource that we can actually use to build with. So as long as we don't have any blocks, we're going to need to build with steel. Which I was thinking this room could be for. Which if that's the case, I'm going to need to order this to be mined as well. Because then we can split this room up and make a bench that's a crafting bench. Because you do craft, right? Yeah. In fact, you're already on your lower levels, so I will make a let's see, storage. Where's storage? Here we go. Probably metal crate. Interesting. But I'd probably make a stone pile. I really wish I could access them just to see how big it is, but I can't do that. Now, I think what would be funny here is if we dig and just to make a line here that they need to walk through for all the races. Extreme break risk. Stop being so needy. All that happened is that your fiance died. Eat without a table. That's really your choice now, is it? We don't have that money. Please don't. Yeah, we need to dig this line pretty soon. I think that's honestly the best thing we can do. This line, we can't really delay on. So while we wait, we just allow Kellyanne to not do anything other than what we already told her to do. Not like build or anything. We just have her mine this strip. Which means I'm actually going to cancel this. I need her to focus on that line. Just for the simple fact of that, then we can block off this little door there. Because there's no enemies can't come from here. Like, enemies can't come from here due to the lava positions in this wall. I've never seen them, at least so far not. And otherwise, you know, weakness of the colony. Also pretty funny to deal with. Raid of these guys. Imagine as much. Look at this Udican, who is very good with animals. Ooh. But he's also super loyal, so he's gonna get heat stroke. He's gonna get heat stroke very fast. Let's pause this and get you your gun back. No. Equip the gun. And you two need to ready. You're gonna stand ready with a gun. You're gonna stand ready with a knife. There we go. Done. That went amazing. But that's kind of the reason why we want to close this off, because if that happens again, like they spawn from here, they'd have to walk all the way like this. Roam around, move around here. And then if we do it right, we'll close this off. So they have to move around here, all the way through these corridors, move up here. We'll mine this away. So they move like this. Mineral screen fishing, those are great, but we're not going to do that yet. Basically, we're going to create a maze throughout this this area, just so that they spend most of their time walking through. Are you eating my plants? They are eating my plants. I don't want you to eat my plants. It is a pack animal. I didn't know. Oh, that's a nice thing. Ramon enjoying himself a little bit. His room is looking kind of fly. Not gonna lie. I honestly really like these rooms. And the fact that we now have... Okay, now we have some steel to spare. We're gonna put a little manhunter pack. Why do you consistently send these bugs at us? We can spend a little bit of time waiting. They're not the fastest creatures. You move there? Yes, thank you. Here we go. Done. We're dealing with the bugs as however fast we need to deal with them. I have 20 stacks. Okay, this can contain 20. I just wonder how much. I think this means that we've lived here for our first year. Almost. Almost. One of the hottest months, so I was wondering if we'd experience anything of it, but we do not. You tended to yourself? Yeah, you have. So, with the research, we are slowly making way. We're slowly getting better. With this now being closed in, the temperature inside here is lowering again. I am confused. I guess because you're closer with a wall outside, like these rooms are not, so the cold isn't the cold doesn't bother these plants. Never bother them anyway. Whoopsie-doo. I'm going to build this, and I'm going to order these to be deconstructed. Following that, we'll order these to be hauled right into here. We don't have many chunks lying about. It's just stalagmites that we need to deconstruct and then use for chunks. Look at these woolly bats. They do give wool, right? Woolly bat, they give light leather, but they also give bat wool. Yeah. Honestly, also two creatures that I wouldn't mind taming. I just don't know how I would feed them. Oh no, you're gonna vomit everywhere. Okay, this beetle is starting to cause some problems. It's eating all of our growing plants. Like, beetle, I really don't want to kill you, but I will murder you. Without any reservation. Look at the mat. The mat is taking all the disgustingness on it. Let's see how ugly the mat is. 17. Yeah, no, that's ugly. And that's pretty much what I expected of you. Actually, these are all... Yeah, that's all steel. So I can actually just tell you to haul these. Yeah, you're upset because you're in intense pain. Your friend Boar died? Oh, it was your friend. I'm sorry. Here, it's eating our plants. How's its health? Pretty panzered, no? It's just eating our stuff, which is very frustrating. Stop eating my stuff. Galleon. Oh, you're gone. Incompetent cook. That incompetent cook is you. You sicko. Yeah, that's what I mean. You're... Why would you... Stop. That's disgusting. Also, why are you smoking weed right now? Please do not. Yeah, you kind of did this all to yourself. Like, gonna crawl into bed. Okay, fair. Fair. Are you on doctoring at all? I guess you have to be, because otherwise they're not going to be fed. You're like, here, have some food that is not poisonous to you. Have some normal food. Well, I'm forced to sometimes eat, well, every time I'm either eating mushroom or human meat. Like, that's their life. I doubt they're happy about it. Oh, got some more of this leather. That's good. If this blows, we are screwed. This is gonna create a massive fire. Although, I guess we're not completely screwed because our people can run the other way. Take care of our pug. If she gives us food for it, sure. But I don't think she will. We're creating some of this leather. I mean, we have a solid amount of it soon. Blind Jubilee. Yeah, I'd really like to. But, you know, we're gonna miss these events as long as we don't really have our religious leaders that we need. Colleen recovered. Colleen recovered, it seems. Is the beetle gone? Right here. It's just waiting. Just waiting. Right until it can come right back over and eat our food. Like the little prick it is. That's gonna turn this room into a hot mess. Yep, it's eating our food. Could you refrain from doing so? Because I don't want to fight it. It looks dangerous. Like, based on the description, I'm not sure if I can fight it. So I don't want to randomly start fighting it. Yep, you replanting it. Okay, before you do that, I am gonna equip your knife again. You're gonna have some more steel here, which is going to be very nice. There's even more if we're going to expand this area. Also means we can't smooth it. You're gonna dig at this. Yes, okay. The tunnel is going to be dug. Oh, here's some chunks. Ancient mech, yeah. Honestly, it might not be that bad of an idea to start attempting to gain that ancient mech. There was another... Really? Really? Another entire path that we didn't know? Well, with that, we're gonna cancel these because that's just gonna lead her to this. Also going to cancel these because those are not useful. We're going to do this because that's still what we need. I wonder if this is like, you're standing right next to burning hot lava, like magma. I imagine this would still be very hot, like deadly hot. Blood moon. What? So why does my screen? I really want to fix this helicopter wreck. I really want to fix this helicopter wreck. That would be amazing. Just have the helicopter inside, and I don't know if it could fly. Like, just fly out with it. Like, Rimon is throwing a tantrum. Just don't break important stuff. Just like, whatever you do, don't break anything that we can't fix. Like, don't break things. Because of their food poisoning, they have a very slow movement. Both of these guys have an extreme break risk. Not something you really want to see. But life in the underground's hard, man. Life in the underground is really difficult. Ravenously hungry, your friend died. No, if you dug these out, then it probably would have been faster at that point. Well, I don't think you're gonna starve, so... The blood moon ended. Great. Very good, very good. Food is difficult to come by. Send away. But you are going to be able to eat. Starvation, yeah, but you have a nice meal there. Raymond. Price of belief, Callion. No! Don't be reduced in... Your religion's the only thing keeping you sane here. The moment you drop that religion, life's gonna suck. Trust me. You don't want to get out. That's the last thing you want to do. You don't want to stop believing in your very important religion. That's like a criminal offense. If you do that, you're not going to want to live in this colony anymore. And this is the only place you can really live because of your race. Maybe you can join those demon people. But we don't want you to join the demon people. Okay, we want you to be your own self. Everything's clean. Ooh. Intense pain. Imagine. Yeah, it is an intense pain. You're at the extreme break threshold. Very good. Because of the catharsis, you don't really care that your wife died. Life just goes on even with your wife. God damn it. You know what? Stop cooking. No, you keep cooking. You stop cooking. Ramon's job to cook. You're poisoning yourself. Every time you just make sure that you get food poisoning. You just don't want to work, do you? Think, Lattice. It's food. Cargo pod with whipped. The fact that I don't see where means that there's another spot where there's halls that I can't see. Probably here. I guarantee you that's where it is at. You're still suffering from the food poisoning. Yeah, that's mighty unfortunate. Don't eat. all this before this insect eats everything. Playing horseshoes, that's okay. Afterwards, I need you to haul everything so the beetle doesn't eat it. Beetle is eating our food. We hate that. Here we go. Done. This room here, at least we have it. It was originally my plan to make this a room for what do you call it? The dining room. That's the word I'm looking for. But honestly, right now I'm looking at this and I'm like, this is gonna be like the storeroom. Oh yeah, you still need to fix the things broken, and you're gonna harvest the fungi. That's pretty good. We need the fungi, and we're almost halfway through geothermal power. Also very important. Which I guess means we can deconstruct all the fuel, but I do really like this. So I might not switch out the things already there. I'm just gonna build new things with electricity. Like having these lights here. These are so cool. These green lights. Just because there's boiling gas in it. I don't know how this works. Like chem fuel? Not chem fuel, because there's specific chem fuel lamps, so I'm gonna rest. But you know, to make sure these colonists are happy, I'm going to actually build them stuff in the room. So that they are going to feel better about how their room looks. A good living room, a good bedroom is already half the work. Anyway, with this new place dug out and with our construction set, I hope to see you guys next time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you later.